Today we'll be comparing two incredible hunting breeds, the beautiful Beagle and the versatile Labrador. Welcome back to the Fenrir Beagle Show. If this is your first time here, then my name's Rachel and I'm the co-founder here at FenrirCanineLeaders.com. This channel is dedicated to helping you learn everything that you could possibly want to know about beagles, then how to become high-level canine leaders that can raise perfect beagle companions. So if you're a lifelong beagle lover, thinking about getting one, or just starting your journey with your new beagle puppy, then this is the channel for you. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you never miss a future beagle upload. So let's dive into today's video, and we'll begin by looking into the fascinating history of these amazing breeds. Beagles are a British breed with particularly ancient roots. They stem from a long line of hounds which were utilised for the hunt of smaller game such as hare and some kinds of deer. But the beagle as we know it today was probably first developed in the 1840s. From then forward, the breed increased in size. Before, some had been bred so small that they fitted into the pockets of a hunting coat. Even though the breed's popularity fluctuated for the remainder of the 1800s, in the 1890s the first official Beagle Club was founded. Beagles were well loved by several royals, including King James I and Queen Victoria. The Labrador Retriever, however, comes from a different part of the world. Contrary to their name, these popular dogs do not stem from Labrador, but from Newfoundland. There they were first known under the name Lesser Newfoundland, which portrayed the dog's excellent water skills. Labradors were bred to retrieve fishermen's nets from the freezing sea, and when they reached England, the British nobles soon discovered that Labradors' phenomenal skills as water dogs. And by selective breeding, this talented canine was shaped into one of the best gun dog breeds in existence. Today, the working line Labrador is still highly popular in hunting circles. In terms of appearance, the Beagle is much smaller than the Labrador, particularly the working line Lab, which is also known as the American Labrador. Both breeds have strong, well-muscled bodies that are evenly proportioned. Beagles and Labradors both have short, shiny coats, long, undocked tails and floppy ears. The Beagle's ears are slightly longer than the Lab's. Beagles measure between 33 and 38 centimetres and weigh between 9 and 11 kilos. Labradors grow to 56 to 64 centimetres and weigh in at 25 to 36 kilos. In colour, Labradors are restricted by breed standards to the colours yellow, chocolate and black, even though more colours are being bred, such as red and silver. For Beagles, standards allow bicoloured or tricoloured coats. Lemon, chocolate, tan and orange in combination with white are allowed. Only liver is not. All Beagles have to have the characteristic white tip on their tail. Both breeds are fairly similar in temperament, sweet-natured, highly sociable and mellow. They're great family pets. As they both have hunting deeply ingrained in their genetic makeup, Labradors and Beagles love adventure in the great outdoors. Bred as working dogs for centuries, they're quite energetic, even though some of the showline Labradors, who are also known as English Labradors, can be low in energy levels. Therefore, these dogs are best suited for active families who love to include their dog on walks and outings. During their puppyhood, both breeds are prone to chewing and picking up anything that they can find on walks. This is particularly true for the Labrador, and in the words of an experienced lab owner, you have no idea how much of the world is edible until you get a Labrador puppy. So if you're looking for a quiet companion dog that does not need much exercise, neither of these friendly breeds are ideal. Unless, of course, you choose to adopt an older or more mellow Labrador or Beagle. Both breeds are amazingly good with children and humans in general. They're also friendly towards other dogs, and the same applies to other pets in the household. Beagles and Labs will get along with them nicely, especially when they're raised together with them. Caution should be taken, however, with smaller pets such as rodents or birds, who can be regarded as prey animals unless the dog is socialised to them at an early age. Both the Beagle and the Labrador are immensely friendly and social breeds, so much so that they are essentially useless as guard dogs. But they can be trained to be effective watchdogs. When it comes to their intelligence and trainability, Labradors and Beagles have lots of both. They're very smart, but Beagles tend to be far more stubborn and independent than Labs. This can be explained by their hunting style that is fundamentally different from that of a Labrador. Beagles hunt in packs and are used to working without much direction from their owners. Especially whilst out hunting wild boar, a beagle has to think on their feet and make the right decisions. The Labrador, however, being a retriever, works in close cooperation with the hunter and naturally will look to them for guidance and direction. Generally, both dog breeds have a high prey drive and they love to eat. This can make training them a breeze because it means the dogs are motivated by food and by play. They respond beautifully to a positive, reward-based style of training. When it comes to how healthy these breeds are, we can say that they have a comparatively few breed-specific health issues. As large dogs, Labradors are prone to the common conditions for their size, which include bloat and dysplasia of the hips and elbows. Breed-specific problems include myopathy and progressive retinal atrophy. The Beagle can develop hypothyroidism, epilepsy, luxating patella, which is a dislocated kneecap, and eye disorders. In terms of the exercise and grooming needs of these beautiful breeds, they are actually very similar. Both have short and tight coats that do not require lots of brushing. They shed moderately throughout the year and should be brushed 3 to 4 times a week. The best tool for the Labrador's thicker coat is the pin brush, and for the Beagle you would use a curry brush and a soft bristle brush. However, both breeds need lots of exercise, vigorous walks, runs off leash and playtimes, ideally both with humans and with other dogs, are a must for these athletic and energetic dogs. Ideally, you would exercise your Beagle or Labrador for 1 to 2 hours every day. If your dog has great recall and you can allow them to run and play off leash on your walks, or at least on your property, that would be ideal. If you don't have this option, then train them to trot to heel next to a bicycle to burn off that excess energy and to keep them in shape, or take them to the dog park on a regular basis. May you have one of these breeds at home right now and you're finding it difficult to exercise your dog enough outdoors, perhaps because you've had an accident or cannot walk much, or because you live in the city. The solution to this challenge could be the treadmill for dogs. Of course, we always advocate walking your dog on a daily basis, but we also know that for a high-energy breed, simple heel walks in an urban environment are not sufficient to tire them out. These canine athletes need to burn off lots of energy to stay happy and well balanced, and a treadmill allows you to give them this option. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If so, make sure you hit the like button, get involved down in the comments section below, and don't forget that if you're new here, to make sure you subscribe. We have 2 dedicated Beagle videos coming here every week. So I can't wait to talk to you again on the next episode of the Fenrir Beagle Show.